My name is Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman and Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law issues here in Michigan. And today we're continuing our video series designed to educate and inform the public. So please subscribe to our channel. I want to talk about the interplay or the interrelation between child support on the one hand and parenting time on the other. The public often thinks that since these tend to be ordered at the same time, that they necessarily follow one to the other. And I've had mothers call me up and say, well, I'm not going to give him a parenting time because he's behind in his child support. No, it doesn't work that way. Just because they're associated and they come together and they're ordered in the same pleading doesn't mean that the rights and duties are somehow intertwined. You have to produce your child for parenting time. If the other side's behind in the child support, then you have a motion filed asking that they be held in contempt for not doing what they're supposed to do. But you have to do what you're supposed to do. Make no mistake. Similarly, just think of it the other way around. Suppose that he's excellent in paying his child support, always pays it on time. Does that mean he gets to have more parenting time? He gets to demand that the child be there more, and why? Well, I pay support every week? No, that's not how it works either. Just like you can't lessen the parenting time if he doesn't pay, he doesn't get to increase it if he does. If he wants more parenting time, he's got to file a motion before the court asking for a modification of the parenting time and telling the court, look, I have the Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I want the weekends also. You know, that kind of thing, whatever he wants to say. But the two rights and entitlements are separate. As a practical matter, the court could intertwine them. If somebody's chronically not paying support, the court could say, you know what, he's not paying support. We have a proceeding here. He doesn't show up for the proceeding. He doesn't show up. He's not participating. Therefore, we're going to order that the child visiting time, the parenting time, the time that he spends with the child is going to be suspended pending his coming before the court and explaining how come he hasn't paid support. Or it's going to be suspended until such time as he starts supporting his kid. The court could do that. But remember one thing, and this is going to be very, very important throughout the litigation. Remember who's wearing the black robe. If there's you and him and another guy at the bench, I'll bet you it's the guy at the bench wearing the black robe. You're not wearing one. Your husband or your spouse isn't wearing one. You don't get to stand in that person's shoes and make those decisions. The guy who wears the black robe gets to make the call on who visits, who doesn't, who pays support and how much and who doesn't. And that's his job. And the moment you start saying, you can't see your kids because I see you're behind in child support, that's the moment where you, A, start standing in the shoes of the judge, and B, start losing your case. Because the court doesn't like that. The court feels it's well able to take care of the enforcement of its own orders and doesn't really need your help. So bear in mind what you're doing. It's not we don't live in a self-help environment. The environment that we live in, if there's a problem, you bring it to the court's attention and the court will deal with it. If you have any questions about your case, of course, reach out and we'll be glad to help you out.